Welcome back, viewers. So the next part of our little tour of Test Drive Unlimited 2, I showed you the McLaren a couple of days ago. That was in the British car garage. It said Caterham on the map, so I went in there and there was no Caterhams in there, unfortunately. But now we're going to look at a couple more. We're going to look at Ascari A10 and also the Ariel Atom, so check these out. Let's change view. Wow, it's got a very low sort of windscreen view there. Actually, I have been asked if I can change the field of view. That's something I need to look into. Also noted as well, the rear view mirror there in this view. I don't see a button to make it work in any other view at the moment. Obviously flashing my lights. That's about it. Very plain HUD here. Now I've already crashed over this several times, so taking it gingerly over the hump. Just about. Quite twitchy sometimes from some of these views. Saying that, some of the cars are quite twitchy from any view. So the A10 there, unfortunately I just couldn't find a straight road to get any speed down. Every time I got some speed I had to hit the brakes and duck behind some traffic. But a brief look at the car there, you know, medium amount of grip, you know, a lot of speed, powerful acceleration. We'll have to see how it compares to some of the other cars once we actually get sort of some time trials and stuff like that going online. Next up is the Ariel Atom. Now we're on to the Ariel Atom. I've had a lot of fun with this on Top Gear this week as well. How much is that? 65,000? No, not too expensive. Quite cheap. I don't have any money for it though, because I've just bought a couple of cars and you know, I've got to find somewhere new to live to increase the garage size. Crazy acceleration speeds. Want to do that in Ariel Atom. Slow down a bit now, change to these other views. I just can't drive from that view with a head movement like that. I do find it enormously off-putting. Okay, let's try again with this now. This is the second go of the Ariel Atom. Just getting a feel for it. Obviously it has amazing acceleration. Top speed is nothing special, of course. Don't do that at home, kids. So that was the Atom there. It was okay, not as much fun to drive as I was expecting it to be in this sort of particular version. It was very grippy, not very slidey, and it was also the sort of lower powered version, unlike the one they had on Top Gear the other day, driven by Tiff Needell. But It's fun to drive, yeah, but the onboard sort of cockpit view, head movement, I did find extremely off-putting on that car. It does sometimes feel like you say, it's a boat under you or moving under you when the road isn't actually moving in that direction. So that's the Ariel Atom done, but we're going to crack on now. I've had lots of messages from you looking at car indicators, windows, you know, windscreen wipers, all the rest of it, car tuning. Let's check some of that stuff out now. Okay viewers, now a lot of you have been asking about car tuning options. Here we are now in the German tuning shop. I've brought my Volkswagen Golf GTI. Got to tell you, this is probably the worst car I've ever driven in a video game. It's absolutely horrible to drive at the moment. No feel whatsoever. So I thought let's tune it up. Now it's not really, so far I've not seen too many details. I'm up to its experience level 2 here. Don't have loads of money left. See what we've got here. So we've got acceleration, speed, braking, rims. Well, rims really are, you know, not so much tuning, are they? But there's no sort of tyres or depth or anything like that to it at all really. So tuning options are all pretty basic in this game. Let's buy these upgrades. And these become available from different sort of experience levels and stuff like that in the game. So I'm hoping now that these details help me out. I'm not going to buy any rims yet because I'm skint. So go on mate, you put them on there. Oh, and I also found a problem with your gasket. That's got to be changed, and your radiator. Need an upgrade on the dashboard. Hey, you haven't even given me a newspaper to read. There you go, son. Get in there. There we go then. So my man goes out. Oh, the radio's playing. It's really loud. Let's just turn it off for a minute. Okay. It was something else. Radio, of course. Let's see now. So obviously I've got the radio off. You can control the volume there. Quite handy as well. It's time for another rock block of non-stop party jams. So we have 2 radio stations. We've got this one, which is sort of dance radio, which is probably more appropriate, isn't it, for the location. And then we also have, hang on, road rock. Oh, it's a daisy, I'm looking at my radio. You see, looking away from the road, very dangerous. Now, I'll have to see if this car handles any better actually. Now, the next thing a lot of you have been asking me is about the indicators. So if we just go in car here, look around, there's the inside of the car. Lovely, lovely. So I'm going to do the indicator. See the option there, indicate. So the car is indicating now. There's no effect unfortunately in any view except if you're behind the car. As you can see the indicator there. That's it. That's indicators for you. So there's no little clicking sound, no dashboard action here. Maybe that's something they'll put in later. Who knows? Next thing is the windows. Let's put up the windows. There they go. Up go the windows. Lovely jubbly. Okay, and down again for fun because it's a sunny hot day. Down again they go. Lovely. So there we go. We have windows and we have indicator. Right. Let's drive now. I'm in my slightly better tuned Golf, which. Let's hope it's better than it was before, because quite frankly before it was a bit rubbish. While I just sort of drive around roads of the island, unlocking it Pac-Man style. A lot of driving in this between videos, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? Can't see very well at all there. Now a lot of you have asked for cop chasers as well. We've got some of those coming up at some point. Okay, so that's those bits sorted. I haven't found controls for the field of view yet. I will be contacting someone at Namco or Atari to find out if those controls are in the game. That's something we need to look into for some of you. But obviously tuned my my Golf is still a bit rubbish, but check this out. Okay, so viewers, we've tuned the Golf now from terrible handling to still quite terrible but goes a little bit faster. It's just basically the way the car handles. It goes from gripping to no grip at all, and there's no line there, there's no feeling of losing traction or anything like that. Now the difficulty's increased quite a bit now, and you'll see from these guys here, as much as I try to get near them, they just, oops a daisy, they just seem to be a lot quicker than me. I have to be very slow in the corners, very progressive on the power, and the car can spin out at literally any time. It's a little bit unpredictable, and that basically means you just can't go as fast as you'd like to go. You can't feel a gradual sort of loss of grip, but it depends from one car to another. As I say, this one is just awful, but I do have to use it for some of these competition races just to get some cash so I can show some stuff to you guys. This is an elimination race here. Can't catch those guys, mind you, they're just gone. Focus on my own consistency, it's so easy to spin out. Again, look at that, so slow, and yet the car just completely lost it. And as soon as it starts to slide, the only thing you can do is just come off the power and steer your way and hope for the best. Now if you just come off the power as to coast through a corner, the car will spin out. So that's another thing with this car. You just driving it is literally brake, gently accelerate, brake, gently accelerate, otherwise complete loss of traction. Just again there, you've got to coast through those slow corners. It just cannot drive through them. So the tuning, yes, it has made a difference. The car does go slightly faster, grip slightly better, ever so slightly, but it hasn't cured the problem with the car, which is the sudden loss of grip. Just from gripping and driving to sliding off through the bushes as if there's no grip at all. Like that. There's no rhyme or reason for it. And that's it, I've lost a vital place there. No way I'll catch that guy now. It just goes, there's no feeling of loss of traction. Incredibly frustrating actually, but again, so slow through here. That's as quick as I've ever done it, I think. So that's a bit of a eliminator, guys. On to something else. So that was a Golf race. Disappointing in that race not to finish higher up. I did go and win the next race. I have to say it was very difficult indeed. It's going to be quite challenging. I don't know if that's just a particularly rubbish car in that class. I've absolutely no idea, but victories have been hard fought. But you've got to earn the cash if you want to unlock more of the game. But that's it for this video. Next video, some exciting bits in it. I've managed to find another Italian showroom, so I'll be showing you the Zondas, and we'll be devoting a whole video to Zondas going really fast. And also there'll be the Scenic Drive 2 coming as well, but they won't be here till tomorrow, but something to look forward to.